For many of us, this is a place we drive past every day without much thought. But the secrets that lie under this stretch of grassed parkland is a significant part of the history of this region. I'm in the Apex Pioneer Memorial Cemetery. Hang on a minute, let's take a step back. Formerly known as the Earth Street Cemetery, we're on Emmanuel Country in Geraldton in the Midwest of Western Australia. In January 1863, Assistant Surveyor William Phelps marked out this site as a burial ground. The cemetery was consecrated by Bishop Matthew Hale, who was the Bishop of Perth and later became the Bishop of Brisbane. In February 1869, the foundation stone for the St. Francis Xavier Church was laid. This is the church, not the cathedral as we know it today. It is a totally different building, completing a religious precinct around the cemetery for Anglicans and Roman Catholics. The church was located on the ocean side of what is now known as the Northgate Shopping Centre and was used for 40 years before being demolished to make way for the larger railway yards demanded by the rapid growth of the town. The foundation stone from the church was taken and relaid as the foundation stone to the St. Francis Xavier Cathedral. Although you wouldn't know it to look at it, there are over 1,000 people buried within these peaceful confines of the parkland. To give you a bit more of an idea, this is a map of the graves overlaid onto drone footage of the park. There are barely any headstones in situ, or really any indication that there are many graves under the grass. Amongst them are some of the most notable figures in the history of Geraldton, some of who were integral to the initial growth of the region. Take a walk through the Apex Pioneer Memorial Cemetery and you will discover the stories of pioneers, entrepreneurs and community leaders who made their mark on the Midwest. Some of these include the first doctor and the first publican in the region, a famous physicist who died after suddenly falling ill on the train, the grandfather of Edith Cowan, and many more. This graveyard is rich with fame and mystery. We talk about a few of these people in part 2. By 1930, the cemetery had reached full capacity. A new one was opened in Utica, and this site became overgrown and neglected. By 1963, when the Geraldton Apex Club and the Geraldton Family History Society worked to restore the park and save it from development, creating what we see today. Whether you are interested in the history of Geraldton or exploring old cemeteries, this site is worth a visit.